Hey, this is Jim with Hawthorne Manor. Today we have a Hawthorne Manor exclusive. This is a sound system that goes in each of my haunted house rooms. My haunted house is divided up into three parts. There's the manor house, there's the dungeon, and then there's the chop shop. And as a guest walks into each room, they experience ambient sounds in the background. Insert videos here. Alright, so the way that this works is that I have a piece of 1/4 inch plywood, and I have used epoxy cement and have glued to it an MP3 player and two Logitech speakers. The Logitech speakers are only like $12 at Walmart. And what you see there is, in the middle, is a motion sensor for outdoor lighting. I bought that at Lowe's. That was about $15. Now the way that it works is that power is constantly supplied to the MP3 player, but the power is only activated to the speakers when a guest enters the room. That way we don't have competing sounds in the background drowning each other out. So as a guest walks into one room, the ambient sounds are activated. As the guest exits, it turns off, and then it goes through the same cycle in the next room. Let's take a look at behind the board. So it actually looks a little bit more complicated than it actually is. We have a power cord coming in, just a simple extension cord. Power goes to the MP3 player and directly goes into that. Now I have spliced the power cord for the speakers so that it splices in with the motion sensor and then goes out to the speakers. And then we have various inputs and connecting wires between the two speakers. Now these mending plates, you see these in a lot of my videos, it's what I use to connect things. So this will actually be connected to the top of my wall panels. So right over an entrance into a room, this will be right up above the guest's head. Let me give you a couple of detailed drawings on this. First off, here's the general overview. As I said before, we have an extension cord coming in. It splices with the sensor and then goes right into the speakers. The MP3 player is constantly powered. And then we have an input into the speaker from the MP3 player and a wire that connects the two speakers. Really very simple. But this part with the splicing and the sensor is not a Hawthorne Manor exclusive. This has been around for a long time, and you can use this on most any prop that you want to have activated. Let's see how that goes together. Okay, here's a little bit more detail on how that works. The sensor has three wires: a white, a black, and a red. So when the sensor is activated, it opens up the circuit between the black and the red and allows power to flow through to the speaker. Real simple, real easy. Okay, so one last look before I go back out into the haunt shop and paint this black. That way it blends right into the ceiling. I am going to paint over the Logitech logo, and there's a power button. Hey, wait a minute. Maybe you guys would like to see how this works. Hold on a second. Alright, so this is the sound of the dungeon. You can see the speaker has been activated because the light is on. And it just kicked off. Now if I move, you can see that the motion sensor has activated and the speakers have powered up. The MP3 player just keeps on playing. And you see it's gone off because I'm standing still. Let's move again. Real simple, real easy, but here's the thing, it adds the dimension of sound to your haunt. And that way you don't have sounds competing with each other. Alright, on to the next thing.